first potato chip.
And the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission want you to know about the voluntary recall of this Pokemon Pokeball. The ball...
Crow. Really? Oh well. Hey guys, it's me, Greyhead. I'm unfortunately waiting for the channel to pop up with the Iceberg video and all that since I've been working on it. And I think it should be coming up right about now. Bots and Mustards Classic is a PvE shooter game that released around January or February 2nd, 2024. In this game, you're tasked to fight against bots with muskets, where you can play 4 maps with different modes, and even including a shop into the game. The game was sadly discontinued on November 30th, 2024, for apparently unknown reasons. Constructor Bitrix, or Bitrix known by the community, is a developer that made 4 games, which are Bots and Mustards Classic, and Redux, Spider Mines, and Deep Divers. Panda is a music composer and a developer, mostly known for being a music composer for Redux and Spider Mines. He has also owned a YouTube channel before he did any works for both games. He has also made a game named TN Turf Wars, which you should check out. Deep Divers is a PvP shooter game that released on March 13, 2025. You can either play as a crab or a diver, while only one player on each team can be a queen crab and the supervisor diver. At the moment, the game isn't discontinued nor confirmed to be. Bots and Muskets Redux is a PvE shooter game released on August 2nd, 2025. The game is pretty similar like Classic but different, having a fast-paced gameplay and a third-person feature. There's only one map at the moment, and the game explores more about its lore. Bitrix Development is a group in Roblox where you can join and chat with others, and is also a holder for all of Bitrix games. The community is referring to all of Bitrix games, small fandoms, or wikis. There's also a Discord server which isn't official, but you can still join. Spider Mines is an incremental simulator that released on March 30th, 2025, where you can mine blocks, kill spiders, and buy stuff. That's it. Bots and Muskets has a couple scrapped content that I don't really know of, since some of it is kind of secretive or forgotten. Fish is, well, the fish in the map bridge where you can usually find if you jump into the water, which can instantly kill you, so I suggest you do not do that. The origins between 3 of these characters in Classic are pretty unknown, since all we know that they came from Great Britain, although Billy is a pretty old character coming from Musket Defense, which we will talk about more later down the Iceberg. There are a couple scrap content in Redux which I will put on the screen for you to see. There are some others missing, mainly because I don't really know if it will be added in the next chapter or not, so it's a bit hard to really know. Musket Defense is an early version of Bots and Muskets, where you had to defend against the bots, and what are you defending? Nothing. But this is the most early version of Bots and Muskets. It was made on November 30th, 2023 and was most likely discontinued around December 2023 or early January 24, and those reasons are pretty unknown. Get chased by an Ohio isopod. That's all you really need to know. Bots and Muskets has an alternative history, since of course not everything in the game doesn't really exist in the American Revolutionary War. But the only thing that's keeping it somewhat accurate is the British and Americans going against each other. There are multiple fan games that are about bots and muskets or similar to it, although I don't really know why it's so deep in the iceberg. Bitrix office is pretty much only accessible with Bitrix himself and to my knowledge is that he only does it in classic. Either it spawns it in the model of the office or it's just in game. For the others, C-RAM is basically just a minigun. Zip It is a weapon that can be used to instantly kill anybody by just one shot. Drones are just basically flying killing machines. And of course, these are only accessible towards Bitrix or others that have access to it, which I totally do not. Aspire International is a fictional company in the Spider Mines and Deep Divers universe. The company owns both Spider Mines and Deep Divers. The company is what I assume is an electrical power company, mainly because of Spider Mines' coal collective or collection, though I'm not sure about Deep Divers. I don't exactly know what this means, nor does the boards that I have pictures of that you can find behind the doors in Spider Mines doesn't have any infos or mentions about Project Silverware, but if I were to say that it was even remotely close to Project Silverware, it would probably be this image. Why? The helmet, I guess.
We're prolonging the inevitable at the bridge.
It was a quote that was chronically meant to lose the bridge, since at the time the original mode for bridge was a holdout mode instead of being a endless mode. Big Pharma Roleplay Failure was a game that was made before musket defense was ever a thing. The only thing that I can assume of this game is this video, though it doesn't really look like a roleplay game, more so of a shooter's game. Musket Defense had an accidental success for only just being up for 2.5 months. It's pretty astonishing of how a simple game can even gain a success or a small one. There isn't really much to talk about Mothman, nor do I think I won't make a theory about it, but it's still pretty unknown by the community of how Mothman even appeared in Fort Point, or what even is he, besides being a Mothman. I never really thought that Steel had depression during the time when he was replaced in Classic. You could somewhat notice it in the winning scene in Redux. I'm pretty sure there's more about Steel's depression, but this is what the game really has about it. Redacted is a little side lore which isn't shown much in Deep Divers. The way you can get this badge is by getting the radio, which you can find the spawn where the divers spawn at. You have to wait a while until you get a message that says,
"Hello? What is this magical box of voice? Where am I? Why is there huge metallic crates? Why are they swimming? What's that horrible sound?"
It's still a mystery what this message really means. Aspire's assets is pretty much the meaning that they control spider mines and deep divers. Nothing too deep. On August 11, 2025, it was announced by Bitrix that he might discontinue Bots and Muskets Redux, meaning that there won't be any more Redux. The problem is that he wasn't gaining enough players, and after working so long, he thought to himself if it was even worth it. This is heavily on Bitrix to decide to whether continue or not. And that was the Bitrix development Iceberg. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It didn't take me too long to make. I don't know why it took me so long to even do about it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully I make another video soon. But this is it really. Anyways, goodbye. Hopefully I see you someday. Greyhead out.